Okay, it's been a couple weeks. Let's do some book recommendations. Backstory on this segment, I used to do these weekly. The segments did terribly on YouTube. We stopped doing them. But due to popular demand, people said, David, please bring back the book recommendations. So I'm doing this like every 2 to 3 weeks. I will remind you, and this is what hopefully will make this worthwhile to continue doing. If you go to davidpakman.com/recommendations, you will find all of these recommendations and others with Amazon links where if you buy them through the links at davidpakman.com/recommendations, we get a slice, like Andrew Yang likes to say, a slice of an Amazon transaction. We get a slice of your Amazon transaction if you use the links at davidpakman.com/recommendations to buy these books. I've got 2 nonfiction books here and 2 fiction books. Let's get right into it. First one, nonfiction, Life 3.0 by Max Tegmark. This is a great book about artificial intelligence. I believe that it was Bill Gates who had recommended this one, at least put it on my radar. Very, very good because it is not hyperbolic. This book, Life 3.0, will take all of the different fears and hypotheses around the development of artificial intelligence, and it will sort of like simmer down and speak in much more measured ways about the risks and the possibilities of artificial intelligence. I highly recommend it. It has some parts in it that you can sort of skip depending on your knowledge of technology. I just read the entire thing, but definitely don't miss this one. Life 3.0 by Max Tegmark. Second nonfiction book today. This one I read about a year ago. This is called Traffic by Tom Vanderbilt. This is a book about traffic on the roads, and it will explain to you so traffic is interesting because the concept of traffic is interesting because there are like mathematical elements to understanding why is it that we're going so slowly if there's no crash? Like what's causing this slowdown? I don't understand that. What is the most efficient means of merging when there is a merge? There are a lot of mathematical considerations around traffic, but there's also a lot of sociology and culture around how highway systems are designed in different countries. There are probably other examples that I'm forgetting here. This book discusses a lot of that. Traffic, Why We Drive the Way We Do, and What It Says About Us by Tom Vanderbilt. Get it, enjoy it. If you don't drive, you will certainly get pleasure out of taking public transit after reading this book for sure. Let's now do 2 fiction recommendations. All right. Now this one, I was very hesitant to, so I in general, I'm kind of hesitant often to jump into authors that do like the massive bestsellers that sometimes feel sort of like they're for the lowest common denominator. And I don't say that in any kind of, I don't know, pejorative way, but like I've never read a Stephen King book up until a few months ago. I just kind of resisted the craze around it, whatever. This book is really worth reading. It's a big one. It is New York 2140 by Kim Stanley Robinson. I've read nothing else by Kim Stanley Robinson in my life. This was thoroughly enjoyable without passing any judgment of any kind on any other work by Robinson. This is a great book because it combines great readability, interesting characters with the issue of climate change, climate destabilization, rising sea level, and a lot of the stuff that we're dealing with today. I don't know that I need to say much more about it, but if you're into sci-fi, if you're into climate change, dystopian sort of stuff, this is a great book. It is about 600 pages. It goes quickly. It really is a quick read, as quick as 600 pages can be. And lastly, this was recommended to me by writer Elliot Pepper, who I will sometimes trade recommendations with and whose books I've recommended before. It is called Avogadro Corp, or Avogadro Corporation is what it stands for. Avogadro Corporation in the book. This is by William Hertling. This is a placeholder for a sort of massive multinational, could be Google-like, could be Apple-like, that type of company. And it is, let's see, how much do I want to say about it? Let's just say that it takes, how Gmail now has this feature where it has predictive text if you have it turned on. As you're writing, it will consider what it is likely you are going to write and let you autofill. It will say, oh, you're probably, if you start saying, let's figure out tomorrow whether we can increase, it might add in the prices if it knows that you're often talking about increasing or decreasing prices or whatever. The book jumps off from the idea of a more advanced version of that Gmail feature that doesn't do predictive text on the basis of what it thinks you are likely to want to say, but it actually can restructure emails on the basis of who the recipient is to make them more influential when the recipient gets that email. So I might write a sales email and the function might say, oh, based on who it's going to, here's how that email could be rewritten to make it more likely that you're going to make a sale. That's the idea. And it expands from there into the problems that come from that. Really, really good. It's actually kind of good to pair this as a fiction book with Life 3.0 by Max Tegmark. So check these out. All of these and many more recommendations available at davidpakman.com/recommendations. Any links you use on that page to buy these or other books, we will get a slice of those Amazon purchases, which is a really, really great thing. And I appreciate everybody who is already doing that.